Bucky walks the walk here. Bucky, I feel like sometimes when we're talking on NFL Network all the time, like no one reads what we call the tombstone here, like the bottom corner of the screen with your resume. So for those who don't know, Bucky played big-time college football in the ACC. Bucky played in the NFL, multiple positions in the NFL. Bucky was a scout for years on the road in the NFL. He has sat in draft meetings. He's not just some talking head here on TV. All right, so Bucky, you have been through these meetings. You have done these interviews. And obviously now you spend most of your year here prepping for the draft. You have Penix 4 and you have JJ McCarthy at 5. We had on Trevor Sycamore, one of our friends from PFF yesterday, and he said something which has gotten a lot of traction on social media. It's kind of a bold statement. It makes sense, but it sounds weird when you say it. He said that JJ McCarthy controls the draft. Let me explain. His thing was Caleb, Jaden, Drake May, as we just discussed, or Caleb, Drake May, Jaden, 1 through 3. Let's say they go 1 through 3. That JJ McCarthy, in his eyes, was clearly 4. And if you can't get up into the top 3 and you're one of those QB needy teams, then the rush to get JJ McCarthy is on. Do you buy that?
Potentially. I think he is the mystery of the draft. He's the X factor, right? And the reason why he's the mystery is because you watched him win a ton of games in Michigan, but you never really saw him as the driving force of their offense. They ran the ball. They did a bunch of good things with their defense. So he just kind of managed the game. And at a time where game managers is kind of a polarizing term, he did a really good job in that vein. However, when you talk to the people around Michigan and they talk about his athleticism and how he moves and you watch him spin it, look, he can throw it with the best of them. You just haven't seen him have to do it in games. It reminds me a lot of Justin Herbert when Justin Herbert was having that final season at Oregon and you wanted to see more and you really didn't see it until the end, the Pac-12 championship game and then the Rose Bowl where you saw him kind of utilize kind of all of his talents and tools. We haven't seen that from JJ McCarthy, but man, he's really intriguing because size-wise, athleticism, arm talent, leadership ability, and then just winning, he checks off a lot of boxes. And when it compares to Michael Penix and Bo Nix, he's kind of the mystery that he hasn't been around enough. We don't know, but man, what he could be makes you maybe take a chance on him over those guys who played a long time in college.
And again, he is kind of a wild card here. And yeah, I mean, if you like him better than Penix, I mean, most people see McCarthy in the first round, don't necessarily see Penix in the first round. Bo Nix, I know you have him as kind of a wild card there as your 6th quarterback.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.